Although we are working with Dubai Community Authority, but our main focus and purpose is to give back to the community. So currently, there are around 12 wings of association that work in diverse sectors and represent the Pakistanis community positively in each of their respective professions. Under the vision giving back to the community, Pakistan Association Dubai has played an integral role in sorting out some of the important community problems for its countrymen, be it in the education sector, which is our prime sector, health sector, which we are working since a couple of past years actively. We are involved. We have launched some project, a mega project. I'll be talking about that as well. We are working to repatriate our Pakistanis who cannot bear their expenses back to the country. We are helping to release the prisoners in collaboration with Dubai Police. A part of this, throughout the year, we are doing mass welfare activities. We're trying to facilitate not only Pakistani community, but other communities at large as well, based on our capacity. Pakistan Association is in the business of changing and shaping lives. The work we do at our non-profit organization is aimed at providing a holistic approach to solving some of our community biggest challenges. We aim to promote communication, collaboration, and opportunities among Pakistani community and strive for the social harmony and welfare of all the communities in the UAE. As earlier, Mr. Engineer Khalifa already mentioned, that we as a community, we try to harmonize and we try to help each other. We try to communicate each other. We try to facilitate other nationalities. We believe that we are living in a multicultural community, and our main focus and purpose is to portray our positive role as an ambassador of Pakistan. So we play our role as ambassador of Pakistan in specifically in UAE, and we believe that this is our second home, and we will work for the betterment of the community. In brief, I would like to share our experience during the COVID-19. Since the COVID-19 started, our different wings and committees, they started work at within their capacity. Some of the initiatives which we have taken, I would be sharing with you. First of all, we collaborated with Dubai Police. Our volunteers, they joined Dubai Police campaign when it was the start of the COVID-19. So there was a lockdown, full lockdown, and some of the people, they were stranded in some areas. So it was a bit difficult even at those days to reach out to those people and to provide them with their necessities. Alhamdulillah, we as an organization, we feel pride that we were part of that initiative with Dubai Police. We started with the food packages during that COVID-19 pandemic, as well as proceeding with the Ramadan. And in Ramadan, on May 4th, 2020, we began distributing iftar meals to laborers at the Dubai Investment Park camp in Jebel Ali. 2,500 meals were distributed every day until the end of Ramadan. A total of 50,000 plus iftar meals were distributed in total. And a part of this, one of our initiative where we went to the labor camps and tried to provide them the masks. And initial days, as is in 95 masks were short, and even it was difficult for other people as well. So we tried to provide to the laborers in the camp N95 masks, and then sterilizers and sanitizers and gloves as well to the workers. This whole process, our active working committee welfare, they were involved along with their volunteer teams. One of our initiative was Tech Drive, in collaboration with our youth forum, Pakistan Youth Forum. We launched our tech drive in April. The tech drive aimed to facilitate students struggling to transition to e-learning in the wake of the pandemic due to inadequate technological resources. So our aim was, because we believed that in those days, many of Pakistani expatriates at large, they lost their jobs. It was difficult for them to provide their kids with the gadgets, with the laptops and all these required technological instruments. Pakistan Association Dubai has distributed 75 laptops during that initiative. About all this, we started collaborating with Dubai Health Authority to be part of their campaign to fight against the COVID-19. Pakistan medical wing of Pakistan Association Dubai, they started initiative to volunteer and they mobilized the team of healthcare volunteers to assist the Warsan isolation facility facilitated by the Dubai Health Authority. At least 30 Pakistani doctors volunteered to treat COVID-19 patients since March and onward. It was under the supervision of Dr. Faisal Ikram, the president of Pakistan Association Dubai, and alongside this, Pakistan Association Dubai has on one full building where our doctors, volunteer teams, our paramedics, and nursing teams, they were performing and they were serving around 500 plus patients for the period of, I think, 5 to 6 months. In those difficult times, Pakistan Association Dubai tried to repatriate the stranded expatriates, not only Pakistanis, from other nationalities, including Bangladesh and India, and providing them with air tickets and other basic needs. And in those days, with the help and collaboration of Dubai police, we tried to release around 57 prisoners. Again, I would like to thank the authority we are registered with. They have helped us, Community Development Authority. Without their collaboration, without their help, and without their guidance, we can never be able to do all these, as I have mentioned so far. I'm not going to in much detail, but I would like to share a bit about the Pakistan Medical Center initiative. We as an organization, we try to align with the team of Air of Tolerance for the government of United Arab Emirates. We launched a mega project Pakistan under the name of Pakistan Medical Center, which we believe is open for all nationalities, and it is free of cost for all the deserving patients. So since we are operational last year, 14th August, and during this 1 year, we have served around 6,000 plus patients, and we feel pride that around 35 nationality patients came during this period of time. I would share a bit brief about our future plans. As I have mentioned, that we are working in health sector, which was our prime concern since the last couple of years, around 9 to 10 years. We worked, and Alhamdulillah, we have now succeeded, and we are operational with the medical center. But we are focusing that to widen its circle by adding more specialties and more specialists to our pool. Our future main concern that we will work is education sector. We are working in education sector as well, but because of our engagement with the health sector, we didn't focus as that, which we should have to. So inshallah, we'll be part of many educational activities, and we will initiate educational activities as well, and we will try to be more active in this sector. With regards to Pakistan Medical Center, we are now working with the public health, and we are trying to focus to create some patient support groups, which we believe throughout the world there are different groups. So they are collaborating each other, helping each other, counseling each other. So we will try to create in Dubai itself. We have started with our ladies forum, have started with the team Azam. So they are working with the mental health and trying to educate and counsel the patients who are suffering with the mental issues. So these are about our future activities. And now I think the listeners, the audience who will be listening to me, they'll be thinking that how they can be part of Pakistan Association Dubai, and how they can be as a volunteer. Myself, I joined as a volunteer in 2016, and alhamdulillah, today I'm one of the board member. So this is a journey. Pakistan Association believe that volunteer is a key unit for us, and that's why we keep on trying to improve and increase our pool of volunteers. We do launch different initiatives now and then, and the easiest way is that if you will go through the website Pakistan Association Dubai, PAD.AE, you will find a link on over there on the website. You can register. You will just need to put a few of the basic requirements. And based on your expertise, we will utilize you in our different activity committees. So we are working in different sectors. At the end, I would like to thank Engineer Khalifa and his team, Mr. Huzaifa Ibrahim, for inviting me and for collaborating for this event. To be honest, I feel a great honor to be part of this today's event, and about it all, I would like to thank the Dubai Police that you people are being part of today's Independence Day celebration. So inshallah, I assure that Pakistan Association Dubai, as we believe in volunteering, giving back to the community, we as an organization and as a nation, Pakistanis in UAE at large, and specifically in Dubai, we believe that this is our second home. We love this country, and inshallah we will be part of each and every volunteering activity. Thanks a lot for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shahid, for your words. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much for sharing everything. And all the figures and statistics on volunteering and all the other activities that Pakistan Association in Dubai is doing for the community. Thank you for your time. Now, moving on, we would like to share with you the real experiences of the team the team of volunteers at Dubai Police. But before we do that, I would just like to share with you the main objective of today's forum or today's session is to contribute to the process of giving and community service to build a better future for future generations. This for sure will assist in spreading the culture of volunteering in the community. And as I said, we will be sharing experiences to improve the perceptive mental image of non-volunteer members of society to achieve social development and progress. When the world was brought to its knees during the COVID-19 pandemic, volunteers in the community joined alongside frontline heroes together as one team with one mission, with one responsibility, which is to dust off and provide backup to all who needed a helping hand. We'll now go ahead and share the experiences. We have with us Abdullah Al-Ali, and we have with us Muhammad Asim Darrani, and we have with us Bint Zahra from the Dubai Police volunteering team. I will start with Abdullah. Abdullah, could you please welcome and thank you for joining us today. Could you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, of course. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today. This is Abdullah Al-Ali. And I have a bachelor in public relations from Canadian University, Dubai, and master in project management from Abu Dhabi University. I have volunteered in many events over the last 7 years. At the beginning, I would like to thank Dubai Police for giving me the opportunity to volunteer, and I would like to thank His Excellency Commander-in-Chief of Dubai Police for his efforts in serving the community. I also would like to thank Captain Khalifa Aroum, manager of the Dubai Police volunteering platform.
Thank you so much, Abdullah.
Yes.
Moving on to Zahra.
Hi, everyone.
Zahra.
Thank you for
Yes.
your presence tonight. Happy Independence Day to my dear Pakistani fellows. My name is Bint Zahra, and I am a Pakistani national. My qualification is MBA, International Management. I am currently working with First Abu Dhabi Bank as a portfolio manager with more than 10 years experience in progressive banking. I am also working as a volunteer on different local and international platforms such as Immerse Red Crescent, Community Development Authority, Dubai, and Dubai Police. Right now, while working with volunteering as a volunteer with Dubai Police, they have given me a chance to serve the mankind by serving people, by making difference in people's lives in these unfortunate times during the pandemic. It has also provided me the insights about myself, where it had helped me to develop personally and grow professionally by helping me boost the social skills and maintaining a great relationship with my fellow Emirati people and all the nationalities.
Thank you, Zahra.
Thank you, Zahra. Mr. Saeed, if you can see, we are sharing some of the examples and the volunteers that participated with us. We started with Abdullah. Abdullah is participating in Dubai Mall, and Bint Zahra and also Mr. Asim, who will speak now. They both are, we are depending on them in Dubai Mall, and I'm sure that you know Dubai Mall and how big is the mall and how important for us. So you can see that Pakistani nationalities and the volunteers from Pakistan are doing a great job, and we rely on them on many occasions. And Mr. Asim also not only in Dubai Mall, also in the mosques as well. When Friday prayer was stopped and it came back again, you know, different procedures. A guy when he goes to pray now, he got confused where he can put the sajjada for the salah, you know. So we needed a lot of efforts in mosque and Dubai Mall, and these are examples on how we are communicating with those Pakistani nationals, that they are doing a great job for us, and we have a great thanks to them and a pleasure to have them working in our team. Continue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your Excellency, would you like to add anything before we move on?
Yeah, I think it's wonderful to see Abdullah and Zahra share their experiences. And you're right. I mean, you need a lot of people in Dubai Mall. It takes a week to cover it roughly. But you know, like I said, it's when you start giving back, and it's people from professional fields like Bint Zahra as well, that are giving back to society and in the social fabric that they live in. I think that really contributes, and it brings people closer together. So again, you know, behalf of the government, behalf of the people of Pakistan, we're thankful to them and to you, of course, for giving them that opportunity. But we're proud of them. Like I said at the very beginning, you know, our overseas diaspora, the Pakistanis that live abroad, they are our ambassadors every day, and everything that they do reflects upon the country that they originate from, whichever nationality it may be. So we're extremely proud of them, and we salute them.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Asim, Muhammad Asim Tarani.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and happy Independence Day to all of you. My name is Asim Durrani. I'm from Peshawar, Pakistan. I'm graduated from Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education, Peshawar, Pakistan. I'm living in Dubai since 2005 and working in Dubai Customs. I'm volunteering since 1996 from Pakistan, and I start volunteering in Dubai in 2009. I'm volunteering with many organizations, and especially with Dubai Police, in Dubai Mall, and some mosques. We are advising people to follow precautionary measures and stay safe during the pandemic. While volunteering with Dubai Police, it's motivate me to join them again and again. And while volunteering, I get some better ideas for community improvement, and I'm writing those ideas for different government departments.
Thank you, Muhammad Asim. We start with sharing the experiences. Of course, Abdullah, I would like to ask you, why did you choose volunteering? Could you please share your thoughts on that?
Yes, of course. At the beginning, we learned from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to help everyone in need. As we learn from our leaders, in the beginning, we learn from Father Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, rahmatullah alayh, a lot about the love of good for people, as we take from the words of His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Rashid Al Maktoum, that we seek to transform the love of goodness into sustainable institutional work and tangible societal change and a real difference in people's lives. I have chosen volunteering as it offers the chance to give something back to the country, because UAE give us many things, and this is something that we should do for the country.
Thank you, Abdullah. Moving to Zahra. I would like to ask you, how are you able to maintain the balance between your work, family, and volunteering?
Great question, Huzaifa. Volunteering is a meaningful area to focus on, along with other aspects of life, that is work, family, friends, lifestyle, hobbies. But it is extremely important to maintain the balance between all of them. There comes setting the priorities. I believe volunteering has taught me how to utilize my time wisely while staying committed to all the parts of the life.
Thank you, Zahra. Muhammad Asim, would you please share your thoughts on how the community responds to your messages regarding COVID-19 precautionary measures during the different volunteering opportunities that you have joined with the Dubai Police?
Well, volunteering is for me is a part of, it's something different for me. It's different feeling. It's a different soul, because you help someone for getting nothing in return. So whenever we go in Dubai Mall or in mosques, and we are talking to someone, so they are giving a positive reply, and they are happy that we are just working for them, and we are giving them something precautionary measures for nothing, because they are happy with that, and they give us a good reply with that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Zahra, would you share your experience on this as well?
Yeah, sure, Huzaifa. So being the front line of defense, Dubai Police has trained us to raise awareness in public regarding the safety guidelines. Thankfully, as Mr. Zulfikar said that, we are part of the happy and safe community. So people understand, and usually most of the time they actually appreciate the courtesy and the efforts of ours.
Thank you. Going back to Abdullah, of course, now this is something that I want Abdullah, Zahra, and Asim, all of you, if you could please share. For sure, during volunteering, you have gone through certain experiences, which I would say are unforgettable. And at the same time, when you volunteer, what's the role that your family, friends, you think play in your life? And what's that one message that you would like to share with the attendees and everyone? We start with you, Abdullah.
Thank you, Mr. Haditha. During volunteering in Dubai Mall, we are facing many things that we will not forget. Some of those situations actually are the words of thanks when we are offering help for the people. And I need to add one more thing. The visit of Captain Khalifa Aroum to volunteers last time, and his inspiring speech to all volunteers, reminding them that they have the most important role behind the success of the volunteer. And his speech gives us lots of positive energy. As well as I will not forget the words of my brother Hudayfa Ibrahim, that everyone in the team is a leader. Of course, my family, if I'll come to my family, they are proud that I am volunteering with the Dubai Police, especially during the COVID-19. And they advise me to give more and more for the community, for the country, and to work harder to make sure that everyone is safe, make sure that everyone is happy. And my message to all the people, as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid say that in every human being is a seed of good, and every person has ability to contribute positively and create hope in our Arab world. So my message to everyone to volunteer and to give more, and volunteering has many positivities, and through volunteering we can all work as one hand and accomplish a lot.
Thank you, Abdullah.
Thank you.
Muhammad Asim, can you please share your thoughts as well?
Yes, well, volunteering is for me, I have many experience with volunteering, and I get many things. I learn a lot from many organizations, and it's motivated my family as well. My kids, my friends, everyone, whenever they see me, especially in Dubai Mall, once they see me volunteering with Dubai Mall, I get so many friends there and they join us. So volunteering is not only for us, it's for your family, it's for the community. We can motivate for many things the people in the community, but with volunteering, it's very easy to bring them and serve the community.
Thank you, Mohammed Asim. What about you, Zahra?
Huzaifa, there are plenty of positive experiences with Dubai police, but the best one was the Grand New Year evening. We were working for like 12 hours non-stop. We were totally drained, yet full of energy, since we were handling a big crowd, ensuring that they maintain the social distancing, they are using their protective gears, and ensuring their queries are resolved, giving them proper directions. So unforgettable moment was when we were about to be done with the event and the main celebration was about to start and we were inside. So Huzaifa surprised us. Huzaifa is our team lead. So he surprised the whole team by calling them to the main event. We were not expecting at all. Just 2 minutes before, we went there and we witnessed the spectacular fireworks on the New Year evening. And I realized something, that by serving others, I'm not losing anything. Actually, I am gaining. I would never had made to Dubai Mall to watch those fireworks, but I took care of other people, and yet what was meant to for me, I got that.
Thank you, Zahra. Thank you so much. I would just like to share whatever was shared by the team, by the volunteers, is something that all of us are brought up on. These are the values, these are the principles that we are all brought up on. And I would also like to share, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid said, the depth of our commitment to our homeland makes it imperative for us to serve our society and adopt its causes. Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan did not wait for history to be written about him, but made history himself. And Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed did not expect history to be written about him. He made history by himself. These are the examples that our leaders have given to us. We've learned from our wise leaders, may God protect them, that giving is the expansion of the nation's horizons to build and develop a cohesive society and create a kind of trust, love, and bonding among its members. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed said, we each owe the UAE a great deal, and I call on all our young people to make their own commitment. Our country deserves the best that we can give it. Giving back to society is something that brings out the best in every one of us. Thank you so much, Abdullah. Thank you so much, Bint Zahra. Thank you so much, Mohammed Asim, for sharing your experience with us. Before we proceed, I would like to ask His Excellency Sayyid Dhul Faqar Abbas to share his thoughts after whatever he has heard from the team. They've shared their experience. Could you please share a few words on that before we move on?
Yeah, look, I think their experiences have been fantastic. I think they've shown that there's a lot of emotional content involved as well. And the main thing is the structure, the fact that there's this team leadership, they value their team, they value the places that they are. And so, like I said, it builds their complete social fabric. So I think it's been exceptional. I think the leadership of the country, the leadership of the police, I think has really got to take a lot of credit for what we're hearing today. It's something that we all can really learn from in all countries. So I think it's well done all around from the leadership all the way through. And when your leadership is so strong and, like you said, legendary, it trickles down into all departments and institutions. And the most valuable and the most important, ask us here in Pakistan is the police. Once your police is right, 90% of problems in a society are managed. So I think it's been very heartwarming, and thank you.
Thank you so much. Captain, as you are with us, over to you now. If you could please share a few words as well, and also tell the team and everyone, share your thoughts on whatever they have said. Thank you, sir.
As His Excellency said, we are hearing great stories in regards to our volunteers, and we are very proud about their stories and them sharing this and having the opportunity to give back for their community. If I'm speaking about myself, before my involvement in the volunteering job, working with the volunteers, I didn't have the idea that when relying on people outside, I'm being honest now. When relying on people outside of the police, we may get this benefits and get this value of job. But right now, after all of these initiatives that I have started working with the volunteers and meeting different people from different nationalities with this much of impact, much of being keen to help the community, I am now always relying on the volunteers. You could see how each one of them is sharing his story or her story with a great pleasure, great being proud about it, which shows you how important is the job. And we are, if I'm speaking of myself, I am trying my best to involve volunteers as much as possible, because this will reflect a lot on their community responsibility and the outcome of the job as well. So back to you, Hudayfa. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Shahid, would you like to share a few words before we move on?
Thank you. Myself, to be honest, I also feel more enthusiastic while listening all those volunteers. I think being a volunteer, as I'm volunteering with Pakistan Association Dubai, we all have the similar state of feelings, but I believe that volunteer is something, it is eternal relaxation, and this is, you cannot imagine the value, or you cannot express it by words. It comes from the people around you, from the society you are living in, and above all, our parents, we have learned how they were volunteering and they are volunteering. So it came from top, from them to us. And another thing, as all of us, we mentioned that being a Muslim, this we believe that if you are, Quran says that if we are going to save a single human, it means that we are serving the humanity. And on the other hand, we believe that serving humanity is that it's a service, and we are doing a great job. So it's a great honor, and inshallah, as a volunteer, me and our organization, we are committed to work as a volunteer, and we will collaborate, inshallah.
Thank you so much. We have with us also Brother Muhammad Saqlain, who is a social worker, and he would like to add a few words as well. Could you please rotate your screen, Mr. Muhammad?
You're talking to me?
Yes. Yes. Please rotate your screen. Yes. It's okay now. Please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good evening. Happy Pakistan Independence Day to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the Dubai Police for organizing this event on the occasion of Pakistan Independence Day. and for giving us the opportunity to speak to the community. As a human being, we have a responsibility to promote social services in society and work with government and law enforcement department for the betterment of the people, so that the burden of the government can be reduced. And especially after the COVID-19, the importance of the volunteer has increased even more. We have an important responsibility to play our part in implementing government directive to the public. And secondly, I just want to share some of my experience during COVID-19, which we have done with the help of Dubai Consulate and the Pakistan Association, Dubai. Once the COVID started, many of our Pakistani and other people feel themselves in a difficult times. Some of them lose the job, and some of them close their business due to the COVID-19 situation. We started to repatriate our Pakistani in our personal capacity, and we provide them the food and other life necessity. Moreover, I just want to tell that another aspect of our social activity. We are in close connection with the Dubai Consulate. We are helping the people who are in prisons from last many years, and they don't feel they don't have the consular access or something. So we are also helping in this prospect. Lastly, I would like to thank Mr. Uzaifa to make this connection happen and to give us a chance to speak to the Dubai police and community member. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Moving on to Captain Engineer Khalifa Room, if you could please share a few words on the smart police stations, as His Excellency Sayyid Al-Faqar Abbas Bukhari mentioned.
Thank you, Hudayfa. Thank you, Hudayfa. With our session coming to an end, I urged Hudayfa to have a small part in the end talking about the smart police station. It's an initiative with Dubai Police, and whenever we are speaking about initiatives from Dubai Police, I'm not here to advertise an initiative that I'll get benefit from. Rather than these initiatives are helping the people. It is for the community, for the public to get a better grip or a better understanding on how to communicate more and more with the police. In Dubai Police, or in Dubai, we have established something called the Smart Police Station. It was established in 2017 with the first station being opened in City Walk by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. Since 2017 until now, we have currently 16 different smart police stations, which shows you how the initiatives is going on, and it's successful initiatives, and we have like big numbers of visitors and transactions being served in this smart police station. In this smart police station, you could do 60 different security service in a smart and convenient way. It's private, it is smart, it is fast, it is convenient. I may explain to you how police jurisdictions work. If something happens, for example, here in Jumeirah, you could go to بدبي police station to open, but with the smart police station, you could open any complaint from anywhere. So that's why when the convenience of the place comes in handy. Like, for example, if I'm working, we have a smart police station, for example, in Davza, and I'm working in Davza, and something happened for me in Jumeirah, and I need to file a complaint. Rather than going to بدبي police station and waiting for my turn to come, I could go to Davza for work, and I could file the complaint there in Davza. Smart police stations is a big project which are we working in, and we need your help all in spreading the awareness regarding the smart police station. Inshallah, and after the session, we will try to get in touch with Dr. Shahid and whomever have the opportunity and the desire to help us in spreading the awareness regarding smart police stations. So we will work together more and more in spreading this awareness. Thank you, Hudayfa.
Thank you, sir. Your Excellency, Sayyid Al-Faqar, if you could, after whatever you've heard from Captain Engineer Khalifa Room, would you like to share a few thoughts on the smart police station as well? I guess you've been to a smart police station.
I have. I've gone there. I've had the experience of it. Like I said at the very beginning, I thought it was wonderful, something that we can really learn from and require. I was seeing that how easy it was for people to put their complaints down, to have their issues resolved. And you know, in countries, the best way to resolve something nowadays is technology. And you know, a lot of the times, human interface slows things down and probably makes it a little bit more uncomfortable and difficult. So I thought this was just fantastic, the smart police stations. And you know, I spent quite a bit of time there, so I'm a big fan of it. I think it's fantastic. So very, very impressive, I must say.
Mr. Sayed, if you would know that Miss Salama Al-Falasi, which is the head of Youth Council, if you remember her, she was the person explaining to you in the SBS, and she was sharing talks about the Youth Council in Officers Club when you were having lunch together, I think. Salama, Salama is with us today, but she's
okay. Yeah, I remember her.
Good evening, everyone. I'm really glad with all of you here and with Your Excellency again, Sayed.
It's a pleasure to hear from you again, Salama. Thank you so much for your time last time, and I hope to see you soon.
Inshallah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Would you please share your final remarks, Your Excellency, and then Captain?
Again, I would like to, you know, thank yourself, Dr. Shahid Zaman, and of course, Captain Engineer Khalifa, and the entire panel here for this opportunity. I think there's one thing when nationalities volunteer, but I think there's another thing when they get appreciated for it as well, which is the role of the government, which you are doing, and I think it's wonderful. It builds team spirit, it builds cohesion. And again, I'm honored that you requested me to be a part of it. I really hope that this grows and Dubai Police becomes even more successful with the use of its wonderful and broad and vast community. So again, thank you very much and congratulations to everybody here today.
Captain, thank you, Your Excellency. Over to you, Captain.
Well, as a final note, on behalf of the Dubai Police and on behalf of the Commander, we would like to thank His Excellency Sayyid Zulfiqar for joining us on this session. We would like to thank Dr. Shahid and our fellow volunteers, whom we think that they are part of the Dubai Police, definitely, and part of the Dubai community. And as Dr. Shahid said, and as everybody said, Dubai is your home. It is the home of whomever is living in it. And it's a special occasion for us, and I was very excited for this session to have reach out to the Pakistani community more and more, and I am sure, as I said before, that this is a chance to work together more and more, and I am sure that I will coordinate more and more with Dr. Shahid to push and spread awareness for the Pakistani community here in Dubai. When we spread awareness and involve everyone with us, we reach a greater and greater outcome. We would like to thank everyone attended this session, and hopefully this session won't be the last one. We will have more and more sessions, and we will be in touch always with the Pakistani Association here in Dubai. Happy Independence Day, and see you soon, inshallah. Thank you.
Inshallah.
Thank you, Captain. Before we conclude the session, Bint Zahra, if you could just open your camera as well to take a final photo with the esteemed guests. Thank you so much, and happy Independence Day to all Pakistanis everywhere.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for celebrating this day with us today.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And long live UAE Pakistan friendship.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Live. Both countries, inshallah, both countries will live forever.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Assalamu
Thank you.
alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.